One presenter twisted a name like it was a tongue twister challenge. Another fumbled a tribute like they accidentally hit shuffle at karaoke, and someone even flashed their actual therapy notes on stage. But point number 7, oh, that might just take the crown for the most awkward and iconic moment of the night. You need to see it to believe it. Glamour and golden statues galore, but let's be honest, the most memorable parts of the night weren't just the heartfelt speeches or surprise wins. Nope, it was the oops moments, those cringy, hilarious, head-tilting goofs that had viewers yelling at their TVs and Twitter doing somersaults. From mispronounced names to awkward gimmicks that just wouldn't die, here's a rundown of the most deliciously awkward Emmy missteps that turned the night into must-watch TV for all the wrong reasons, and we loved every second of it. Jason Bateman took the stage to present Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Drama and promptly introduced the winner as Tramell Tillman. Emphasis in all the wrong places. For fans of Severance, it's Tramell Tillman, not a brand of herbal tea. Luckily, Tillman didn't let the botched name steal his thunder. His speech to his mom was pitch perfect, but still, Emmy presenters, maybe rehearse the names of winners. When a joke goes too long, literally, host Nate Bargatze introduced a new gimmick to keep speeches short. Each winner had 45 seconds to thank their agents, families, and co-stars, go over the limit, and money would be deducted from a $100,000 donation to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. It sounded fun at first, but by hour 2, the charm had worn off. Winners were nervously racing through heartfelt speeches, while presenters seemed to have unlimited stage time. Some turned their intros into full-on stand-up routines, looking at you, teleprompter fumbler, dragging things out while the actual award recipients were being timed like Olympic sprinters. It felt like the wrong people were being penalized. And yes, CBS ended up donating the full amount, but the audience had already lost patience. If anyone needed a countdown clock, it wasn't the winners, it was the presenters. Introducing a tribute performance of Thank You for Being a Friend, Bargatze butchered singer Karen Fairchild's name like it was a tongue twister at a spelling bee. He fumbled through Karen Fairchild, Farchild, before eventually landing on something that resembled her actual name. Somewhere, the Golden Girls were clutching their pearls. Wander off the script and off the rails. No awards show is complete without a little Jennifer Coolidge chaos. The beloved star of The White Lotus took the stage to present Best Actress in a Comedy, and what followed was part stand-up routine, part fever dream. She opened with a strange mood, and then veered off into a story about the pit, then suddenly made a hard left into colonoscopy territory. By the time she was joking about her fellow nominees, deleting her from their group chat, and vacationing in Ibiza without her, the audience wasn't sure if they should laugh or look for a commercial break. It was classic Coolidge, just a little less coherent than usual. A fun little Easter egg moment came when fans noticed odd writing on the backs of some winners' speech cards. Britt Lower, who won for her role in Severance, had the phrase, "Let me out," scribbled on the back. A clever nod to her characters trapped in the Office storyline. Kristen Milioti, meanwhile, said she wrote her speech on the back of notes from her actual therapy session. Both moments were unplanned, unpolished, and totally delightful. A reminder that even with stylists, glam teams, and publicists, actors are still human and a little weird. Between emotional thank yous and these unexpected side notes, it felt like the speeches were speaking back. Is anyone hiring? In the most hilariously self-aware moment of the night, Stephen Colbert, whose late show was recently canceled by CBS, walked on stage and handed his actual headshot and resumed to Harrison Ford. The request? Pass it to Steven Spielberg. Later, when Colbert's show won for Outstanding Talk Series, he delivered one of the most resonant lines of the night. "I have never loved my country more desperately." The crowd erupted. It was part roast, part mic drop, and entirely Colbert. Red carpet fashion is meant to turn heads, and Jenna Ortega definitely succeeded. The Wednesday star wore a gothic spin on the naked dress trend, all sheer layers and sharp tailoring, topped off with a cropped tuxedo jacket. The look was dramatic, mysterious, and just confusing enough to split the internet in two. Some called it a serve, others weren't so sure. Either way, Ortega cemented her status as a fashion wildcard, willing to push the boundaries, even if the results are divisive. In a night full of solo struts, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco showed up together and turned heads with their cozy chemistry. Some fans swooned, others raised eyebrows at the showman's vibes. Either way, it gave the Emmys a bit of tabloid sparkle we didn't know we needed. 15-year-old Owen Cooper delivered the speech of the night after winning for Adolescence, saying, "I was nothing 3 years ago, now I'm here." Kristen Milioti screamed her way through a speech that was equal parts unfiltered joy and raw truth. And Tramell Tillman, despite his name being mispronounced, gave his moment to his mom with grace and heart. So yay, the Emmys aren't just about perfection. They're about personality, flubs, flops, fashion mishaps and all. Which moment was your favorite? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to No Intervals for more.